Hey, what's good, people? It's Vita's Tech, and we are checking out one more case for the S24 Ultra. Now, huge shout out to Benks for sending this out to the channel for review. If you're interested, the link down below will give you 15% off on all purchases on their website. So if you're interested, definitely hit that link. We are checking out the Aurora ArmorAir coming in at $45.99. This is a 600D Kevlar fiber case. Now, I'm gonna have to change up how I was originally gonna do the video. You were supposed to see an unboxing first, and then we're gonna fast forward 2 weeks later to present day so I can show you how the case actually held up. The only issue with that was the video got corrupted, so somehow only the audio is playing, so no use in even trying to do a comparison. Just know it held up really nice. I did not baby it. I was going kind of in with this, putting it in the same pocket with like keys, with like my EDC knives, throwing it in the bag with loose items, and it held up very nicely. So if you want to see, if you don't want to take my word for it, other reviewers have already checked this case out. So they've done like unboxings on the same day, so you can actually like go check their video out, watch it all the way through, then come back and see how it actually held up. But the unboxing experience was pretty nice. You can see the front of the box looks really nice. It says scratch resistant, full protection, light and durable. On the inside, you get a quick description, and then you got a little pull out tab here. Now, I will say, unfortunately, you do not get any screen protectors. Coming in at $45.99. I would have liked to seen, you know, 1 or 2 screen protectors, a little something, maybe a fiber cloth. I'm just saying, your competitors are doing it. Yo, try and beat them. Try to give us a little bit more. But yeah, this is the Aurora ArmorAir. After 2 weeks, the case has held up beautifully. But once again, I have not had any drops. I don't drop my phone too often. The drops I have had have been on carpet or from waist high onto carpet. No heavy drops on concrete, on linoleum, hardwood floors, nothing like that. But like I said, I did not baby this case, and it held up really nice. Now, quick tour around the phone. You got your mic cutouts at the top. Left side, nothing there. Bottom side, you have your S Pen cutout. You have your speaker cutout, your Type-C, your mic cutout, fully exposed. Once again, the mic cutout is fully exposed. You have to check that out. Yo, a review I did not too long ago, the mic wasn't fully exposed, so that is extra important. On the right side, you don't have to worry about if the buttons are tactile or not, because the buttons are exposed. Your volume and your power button is exposed, so you do get to feel that in hand. Once again, we're to the back of the phone case. Now, I absolutely hate the rectangle cutout. Not a fan of the P cutout. This one, it has not grown on me, but it's not bad. But at the end of the day, it's really individual camera cutouts or nothing. Once again, the camera cutout, like I said, it will rock a little bit. So if you're doing anything in the top left corner, it will rock a little bit. But if you're down here just going off on a message, it's not gonna rock or anything like that. If you're drawn in the center of the phone, it's not gonna rock. But if you're doing anything in the top left corner, it will rock. Now, the color, depending on what color S24 Ultra you have, if you have the black one, it might go a little bit better. But since I have, what is it, the titanium gray, not the best color clash. There's a lot going on. Now, the color itself, I will say that because I watch anime, I can see it as like an easy a collaboration with Demon Slayer. I could see that easily. My girl, she does not like this case color at all. She said it looks like an elderly knitted sweater. Now, I can kind of see that, but like I said, since I watch anime, I can see it as an easy Demon Slayer collaboration, but it is based off the Northern Lights, the Aurora Borealis. When people see this case, I have been stopped like 2 or 3 times. This case seems to be a conversation starter. I'm not always the most talkative. I say always like I'm ever talkative. But when people see this case, they're either like, yo, that is a nice case, or huh, that's an interesting case you have there. When people throw that interesting, you know they don't really like that. So depending on who you are, you will either love or hate this color. Like I said, it doesn't really bother me in any way. I wish I did have like the black S24 Ultra. It would go with that way more. Maybe if you throw a skin on, maybe you can color combo it and make it look better. I don't think it goes the best with this, but I can also get over it real quick. Now, real quick, this is a Kevlar case. So anytime you're dealing with Kevlar or aramid fiber cases, you have to be careful on how you remove it. So personally, me, I like to start one corner. So we'll start this side over here. You start one side, and then you start the other side, and then you just slowly remove it. Now we might be here for a while, but yeah, and then just remove the bottom. Now just be careful, go slow. It comes on and off with no issues. On the inside, you can see it does have MagSafe, and then it does say built with Kevlar. So that's pretty much what the inside of the case looks like. When you're putting the case back on, personally, I like to put in the S Pen side first and then snap it in. Boom, boom. Nice tight fit, goes on with no issues. Let's check out that MagSafe charging. You can see MagSafe is on there, charging up with no issues at all. Once again, another MagSafe charger. We'll throw it on. Boom, boom. It is charging up with no issues. Now, depending on what MagSafe accessory you're using, all magnets are not created equally. So you may or may not have an issue. When I'm using this charger, the S Pen, let me give my phone a quick wipe down real quick, because I know how y'all, oh, this rag sucks. I'm just let me hit it with a good rag. I know how y'all be in the comments. But when I'm using this charger and I'm bust out the S Pen, there is a minor tiny bit of interference with the S Pen. So just depending on what you're doing, you may or may not experience some issues with it, depending on how like detailed you're going in with your S Pen. But whenever I have like a MagSafe accessory on there, I'm not using it for like the most detailed work or anything like that. So I rarely experience issues with that. It just depends on what MagSafe accessory you're using. This is a 10,000 milliamp charger. I'm experiencing issues sometimes depending on what I'm doing. But like you said there, if you saw, you could jot a quick note down. There'll be like close to no interference. When I'm using this one here, if you put it on the right way, there's almost no interference as well. So MagSafe accessories, make sure you test that out before you really need it. But overall, really solid case. I would have liked to seen like 1 or 2 screen protectors in the box. When it comes to fingerprints, if it's aramid fiber or Kevlar fiber, you're gonna have to deal with fingerprints, but you will get over it. Especially you're going into it, you already know what you're getting. Fingerprints, yes, it will happen. But fit is A1, cutouts A1, everything is exposed, not being blocked in any way. Really nice case. You can tell it is a quality case. The grip on here is really nice. And like I said, I did not baby it because I was trying to do an actual comparison. I was throwing it in my pocket with keys, loose items, in bags with items just banging around, and it held up really nice. Really solid case. If you have any other questions, hit me up in the comments below. I may or may not be doing a comparison video against other aramid fiber in Kevlar cases. So if you want to see that, let me know down in the comments. This is the Benks ArmorAir. Yo, it's V-Dust Tech. I'll catch you in the next one. Appreciate you watching. Later.